cheer for the Buccaneers. Cheer for the Buccaneers. Cheer for the Buccaneers.
And with that, we say, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard, late night here at Ballard Sports Media. Wanted to do a quick live stream as the Buccaneers schedule has officially been released for the 2023 season. We knew the opponents last week. They were going to play the Panthers, the Falcons, the Saints, of course, twice. We also knew that they were going to play teams like the Bills, the Vikings, the Eagles, the Texans. What about CJ Stroud? They're going to play from the AFC, the Titans. But we want to look at their schedule as a whole. And before we, dive into anything, I do want to say I don't expect much from them this year. Todd Bowles is still the head coach, which isn't a bad thing. I like Todd Bowles. But Baker Mayfield's replacing Tom Brady. Look, he's not going to fill those shoes like we think he will. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot that he can do, but it's not going to be a special season for the Bucs. In fact, I would not be surprised if they have one of the worst records this year and they end up with a top 5 pick in 2024. So let's just get that out of the way and let's dive into their schedule. Just being honest, I don't really expect much. So anyway, getting into their schedule, open up on September 10th at Minnesota. I'm not here to predict these. We could talk about them. But at Minnesota. Then the next Sunday, week 2, they play the Chicago Bears at home in Tampa Bay. Then they have the Monday Night Football game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Probably going to be their first test of the season, if depending on how Minnesota does this year in week 1. They probably could take care of the Bears. The Bears with Will Anderson, Justin Fields, company like that. Could be tough. But again, they have the Eagles week 3. Then they play the New Orleans Saints on the road. And, of course, they play the Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers twice. Each of them are at home, and then each of them are on the road. Get a bye week, week 5, which is pretty early. The earliest it's been a bye week for them, I think, was Hurricane Irma back in 2018 or whenever that was, when the Hurricane canceled their week 1 game and they had to play like 16 straight games. They went 5-11 back with Dirk Cutter. What a waste of a coach that was. Detroit, they play the Lions October 15th after the bye week. Play the Falcons, play the Bills on the road. Then they got to go and play the Texans on the road. The Texans be interesting. CJ Stroud, Will Levis, who they traded up for to put on the defensive side of the ball. Tennessee Titans, Derrick Henry and company. Who's going to be the quarterback for Tennessee? That's going to be interesting to watch. San Francisco 49ers, Brock Purdy or Trey Lance. Take your pick. But we know what they can do defensively with Nick Bosa and company over there in San Francisco. That's a road game on November 19th. Then they got to go to the Colts. Got to play Carolina again. That's going to be actually, that's their first time playing Carolina. I'm sorry, because they get them to close the season. But they play Carolina on December 3rd. Then they got to go play the Falcons in Atlanta. Then they go play at Green Bay. They play Jacksonville, who's a playoff contender. Play New Orleans, and then at Carolina. It's possible that the Buccaneers win the division, make a wild card. I don't think that losing Tom Brady, they're going to lose every single game. It's not like that. But I will say that the Buccaneers are in a tough position, and they're not going to be what they were with Tom Brady, obviously. Uh, Bulldog JC audio is breaking up, going in and out. Let me check that. Hold on. And then at Carolina, it's possible that the Buck. It sounds okay to me. But we'll keep it going. Uh, again, they ended with Carolina, New Orleans, the Jaguars, the Packers. They got teams like that on the schedule. Who's going to be better than Tampa Bay? There's a lot of teams, believe it or not. I think San Francisco could be good. I think the Titans could be good. They probably could beat the Colts. They probably could even beat up on Bryce Young a little bit. We'll see. But this is your schedule, Bucks fans. Again, I'll read through them. At Minnesota, home against Chicago, home against Philly, at New Orleans, bye week, week 5, against the Lions, against the Falcons, at the Bills, at the Texans, um, against the Titans, at the 49ers, at the Colts, home against Carolina, at Atlanta, at Green Bay, home against the Jaguars, home against the Saints, and then at the Panthers to close the year. Rise up. What's up, man? Says 5-12. We'll see. Uh, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if we get back to mediocrity. I think that the Bucks are not in a good position with their quarterback situation. I like Baker Mayfield. I do think Kyle Trask deserves a shot, but we'll see. So anyway, just wanted to look down the road at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule for 2023. Do us a favor, leave a like, subscribe, and share this out too. No, I'm not. I'm not dropping the link. Rise up. I just wanted to run through the schedule real quick, man. Kind of tired. Gonna get some rest. Wake up tomorrow, new day, refreshed and ready to see what tomorrow has in store. So, but again, the Buccaneers schedule. I think at most probably 7 or 8 wins. It wouldn't surprise me, like Rise Up said. Like, I mean, it could be 5-12. I think between 5 and 9 wins. I'll give them 9 wins. They go like 9-8. I mean, that could be something, but um, we'll see. Good luck to the Bucks. Good luck to all the NFL teams this year. Can't wait to see the rookies on the field. Bucks had a great draft class. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. Um, but we got Todd Bowles as head coach. I love Todd Bowles. I will say that. I love him to death. He's got a great character. He's a great human being. I just don't know if he's right to be the head coach for the Buccaneers. And I think this is a make or break year. It doesn't have to be Super Bowl worthy, but I think getting above 500, and if you could do that with the limited amount of talent that you have, yeah, I think maybe he can be a proven head coach, but we'll see. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see you next time. God bless.